Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the fifth and final game here between ATN Socke and the Little One. We are tied up, of course, 2-2 in this best-of-5 series. This time we are here on Terminus RE, and in the 6 o'clock position, our blue Protoss player, Socke. And over here in the 3 o'clock position, of course, is the Little One as the red Terran player. So yes, tied up right now, 2-2. The Little One winning last game with some early on Hellion harass to coincide with this quick expansion. Managed to do a little bit of damage to Socke's economy, but more importantly, the Little One followed that up immediately with a Bio plus Hellion stim timing push. And with some good micro, he's able to keep his Hellions focused on those light units, the sentries, and the zealots of Socke, and then he used his bio to mop up everything else. The Little One was able to actually take out Socke's expansion and pretty much sealed the victory for him there. So again, yes, game number 5 here, Terminus RE. We can see these guys spawning in somewhat close positions as opposed to being straight clear across the map. We can see, of course, Socke would have to head on out of his base, walk right up this path over here, and that's going to bring him right to the front of the Little One's expansion. And the Little One has been favoring some quick expands so far in this series. I wouldn't be incredibly surprised if he did the same style of build, especially given this map. This map, Terminus RE, lends itself very nicely to quick expand and any kind of macro heavy play. Not only because you can move straight into your natural right there, but the biggest thing is that your third is so very close. So if you want to play a macro style game, it makes it quite easy for you to defend that third expansion. Very notably though, we do have these destructible debris, so that's something to be concerned about, and you do want to of course keep eyes on that once you do move into your third. Now it looks like Socke will be scouting out the Little One immediately as he moves straight into his base. Unfortunately, the Little One moving into the incorrect position will be a little while longer until he finds out precisely where Socke is. So here we go, Socke moving forward, might be getting a couple shots off on the SCVs, but more importantly, he's getting that scouting information, checking the refineries, the racks timing, and everything like that. And yes, there we go, getting a few shots there on that SCV before he tries to hightail it out of there. He's got a few more seconds in which he can stay within the base. That Marine won't be quite complete yet, and he's going to take advantage of this to get a couple more shots off on these SCVs, trying to mine their Vespian gas. Oh, how rude of you, Socke. He's just trying to do his job, but you have to shoot him in the face with your lasers. Now back over here, we do have Socke coming out with that initial zealot. He's got that Cybernex core coming out. We do want to keep an eye out when that second refinery, that second Vespian geyser just get taken, and we do see Socke place down that assimilator. I would like to see it sometime soon. Obviously, it's going to be completely dependent on what type of build he's doing, so obviously not going to be going that Vespian heavy early on. Last game we did see a 3-gate expand, which usually coincides with going Sentry heavy, so that's why you will see a second assimilator before that Cybernex core does warp in, but it doesn't look like Socke will be doing that exact build this game, getting a shot off on that SCV, but then the SCV of the Little One will be heading back home with that Zealot in hot pursuit. Now we've got a proxy pylon situated over here, so Socke maybe looking to do a little bit of early aggression, a Marine fanning out and actually looking for the probe scout of Socke, trying to see if that secondary scouting was coming through at any point in the near future. Still just on that one Rax. He does have this factory just about finished here. Very important to note that there's no more Vespian gas, so it looks like we're going to be seeing Marine Hellion expand again. He's pulling off on the gas so that he can get those extra minerals that much faster to move right into his expansion. So yes, opening up again with Marine Hellion into quick second base here for the Little One. Nice build because you can provide some early aggression. You've got really enough to defend yourself early on. The only major concern is Stalker pressure. We did see that last game from Socke, and he was able to actually kill off a few Marines early on. That's really the only big concern, but if you're entirely concerned, just coming down with the bunker is usually going to be enough. The Hellion Scout getting shot by that Stalker, taking 3 shots plus a shot from that Zealot as well, so that Hellion taking quite a bit of damage without doing much, but he did manage to finally get his way by, and he will be moving on up to do some scouting here. Now we do have a total of 4 gateways. We're going to be seeing a 4-gate here from Socke, as is predicated by that proxy pylon. That early aggression is what we're expecting here. Socke moving forward with that Stalker, try to do a bit more, but look at this proxy pylon here. So Socke will be pushing up with a 4-gate against a Little One, and let's see how the Little One is prepared. Does he know about that second proxy pylon? I don't think so. He doesn't even know about the one over here. Now he's moving forward with a ton of SCVs to try to protect himself because he's afraid of this early aggression. The Little One, though, with these 2 bunkers, I don't think he's going to have that much difficulty against this 4-gate. Major concern, of course, is that all of these SCVs off of the line means that he is hurting quite a bit economically, but if he can just survive, he might be doing A-okay here. Socke trying to push forward. Stalker heavy. These 3 bunkers just about finished. There's the first one. That's going to allow him to finish up the second one and throw some Marines in there as well. So right now, the Little One feeling a little comfortable. We're going to have those Stalkers push forward to try to do a little bit of damage, but they're going to be walking right within range of that bunker and pulling off that injured SCV just in time, finishing it up with that other one. And there you go. Right now, of course, the little one is doing just fine. He's going to have no problem defending against this pressure. I am interested to see what Socke's doing. Looks like he's actually preparing a transition here. We've got a robotics coming out as well as that expansion. So there you go, coming out with a few sentries. I'm not sure if that was at his main. Yeah, that was at his main. A couple of Hellions here will be taking out that pylon, no problem. But there you go, the little one responding properly there, coming out with a ton of bunkers. Obviously, the great thing here for the little one is he can just salvage these at any point. He doesn't get 100% resources back like he used to, but you still get a few of those back, and that's obviously going to help him quite a bit. But very nice defense there by the little one. In all honesty, that's going to put him in a very strong position. I want to take a look here at the unit loss tab, see where everyone's at. Overall, the little one is behind, but not by much. He's only behind by 100 resources. Really the biggest thing, though, I'm going to say is economically. Look at the little one's economic advantage. In going for a 4-gate, that sets Socke behind economically, and the fact that the little one was able to defend himself really puts him in a phenomenal position, especially since that expansion's just about to get lifted off, I'm expecting. And once the little one moves on over, gets that saturated, he's going to be very comfortable right now. Now, Socke also does have his expansion up, but take a look at the total of workers. And actually, wow, Socke chrono boosting out some workers there to try to catch up economically. You can see he actually does have the advantage right now in terms of worker count. Now, do keep in mind those mules definitely help out the little one quite a bit. Here we go, that expansion's coming down, and Socke, with this pylon, he will be spotting that. Really nothing he can do. He's going to be forced to lose that since his 4-gate didn't actually succeed in taking out or even doing too much damage to the little one. So right now, the little one moving on down, and has he spotted that yet? There we go. He does spot that proxy pylon, so hopefully he just takes a couple units over there and takes that out quickly enough. We are sitting fairly racks heavy. He's actually got a total of 3 right now, coming out the engineering bay as well. Start those upgrades. We do have that observer scout right now for Socke, so he's fully aware of what's going on. He sees the 3 racks, so he knows to expect bio heavy, and plus medevac coming out. It looks like we do still have some double Hellions coming out. A few of those. I'm assuming actually that Socke's going to be planning a timing push of some sort here. At least some sort of counter-aggression in the not-too-distant future, because he does want to try to punish Socke for trying to go so aggressive so early on. And again, Socke trying to make up for this. He's actually looking to possibly move into his 3rd sometime soon. We can see the pylon situated right down here. He's got a couple of stalkers on patrol trying to catch any possible medevacs, and he drops at the little one, maybe moving across the map with. However, here comes the push right now from the little one. Moving forward with those Hellions, we'll be doing a bit of damage to that Stalker, even though it takes him forever. They will eventually kill it, taking quite a while, but actually forced back by those reinforcement Stalkers. There's the scan, spotting everything that Socke has, and the little one feeling a little comfortable right now. Now, he doesn't have Stimpak, and he won't for a little while. Oh, no, those reinforcement Stalkers are more than enough to push back the little one right now. That's just way too many forces. We take a look here at the army tab. They're about equal, but the fact that Socke can reinforce so quickly in another probably 10 or 20 seconds. There we go, the additional warp-in's ready. So he's got another warp-in ready as soon as is necessary. You can see actually floating quite a few minerals. Is he planning on dropping that expansion? I'm wondering why he's got so much in the pool, in reserve there. I'm really wondering. Oh, here we go. We're going to be coming out with some Colossus, so saving up his resources to prepare for that Colossus transition. We've got one coming out already. No thermal lance being upgraded, but still. Once he gets those in play, the little one's going to be in a tough spot. He needs to come out with some Vikings to deal with that, and he does not actually have that transition ready at all. Now, he can obviously switch in that as soon as he's prepared to, but he just has double medevac coming out right now. He's already got 1 medevac in play, so hopefully we do see some spotting of that, maybe a scan or something to check that those Colossus are coming. And that way he can prepare by getting some Vikings in play. Otherwise, he may have a very hard time, and I'd be a little bit concerned, in all honesty, for the little one, unless he properly prepares for that. Now, we do have a 3rd that is up right now for the little one. Going to be seeing that turn into an orbital command sometime soon. A couple of bunkers sitting over here. Really not sure what he's doing with these idle SCVs. I'm actually a little bit surprised by the little one and having those there to begin with. It's not something I expect from the little one. It seems like he's just kind of dilly-dallying around. There we go. Looks like we will be seeing a drop come on through, but that does get denied there by those 2 Stalkers. Very, very nice observer placement, seeing that coming. And yeah, fantastic work there. The little one's still sitting at the middle at that Zelnaga tower. Looks like he's got some defenses here coming on up. A little bit concerned about a possible push from Socke. Socke does have Thermal Lance coming up. 2nd Colossus just about finished. Should be seeing a 3rd one coming out right after that. Some additional gateways and turning into warp gates right now. And here comes the level 1 weapons upgrade for Socke. So Socke prepared to push out right now. with those 2 Colossus, and here it comes. The little one spotting that, a little bit concerned, will be pulling back right now, spreading out his forces, wants to rally up everything that he's got, and he's ready to engage us in just one moment. A couple more medevacs going down. That one of them gets target fire down, and the Marauders and Marines stimming up will be trying to target fire down those Colossus, getting a little bit of spread, but unfortunately Socke looks to be in a little strong position right now, pushing back and splitting up the little one's forces. The little one will be microing away from the Zealots, should have no problem taking that out, retreating back to the safety of those bunkers. He will be filling those up. Do we have some Ghost in play? I thought we may have. Doesn't look like it is the case. No, we do not. And there we go. The Stim Marines and Marauders cut it back. All of those Zealots managed to take them out. The rest will be forced away, though, from all of these Stalkers. One medevac gets dropped, and there goes a second one, and those Marines and Marauders are dead meat, but actually Socke retreating because he wants to keep pushing forward against the little one. The little one's in a tough spot right now, finally getting some Vikings into play. He is all out of medevacs, though, so just coming out with Vikings, trying to get down to another bunker. That will get taken out very quickly, and this is a very dangerous force here from Socke. Needs to be careful about walking into those bunkers, but I think he's got enough to overwhelm it. We got a couple SCVs moving out for a mass repair. This one's going to get dropped, though. This one's still up barely. The Bio doing what he can to shred through the rest of these forces. Colossus need to be very careful, but unfortunately the little one not having enough to deal with this and forced to call the GG. All right, guys, there you go. That was game number 5, the final game in this best-of-5 series here between Socke and the little one. As you can see, Socke with that early pressure, even though the little one managed to defend against it, the fact that he has to come out with all those bunkers and sit inside of his base, and he had a lot of SCVs not mining for quite a while, set him behind a bit. In addition to that, we really didn't see much counter-aggression from the little one in the early to mid stages of the game. He just allowed Socke to build up kind of his death force, sitting Stalker heavy with those Colossus as well. This engagement went very, very well in the middle here for Socke. That certainly helped him. And then that final push from Socke was enough to actually seal the victory and force the GG from the little one. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this best-of-5 series between these 2 players. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Keep watching and keep owning.